Yo, what's going on everybody, it's your boy Arz, and I'm here with UPL, the first round of the playoffs of the UPL. Let's go. Made this far, let's hope that I can make it through. But let me go over the team. I'm facing Virgoth. It's Virulent Rogue, but I'm facing Virgoth. He's a good buddy of mine, you know, we like to talk. It's like whatever. So we got I'm so nervous for this matchup. Like, jeez Louise, this is what the whole season's been coming down to, is the playoffs. I'm just so nervous. But we got Rocky Helmet, U-Turn Braver, Roosty Fog, Baddington. This is the counter Conch Kelder, and basically any other physical attacker, but mainly just Conch Kelder because I can't let that thing beat me. Next up we got Yoko with Reflect and Wish and Sovereign Seismic Toss, because Reflect is there because Conch always gets a free switch in on Yoko, so if I can stop the Reflect, it helps the rest of the team. And then we have CBB with the defense was to eat up Mamoswine's hits like as good as I can with the least investment, and then the rest in special defense and the rest in HP with Earthquake for Heat Train and Roar because I don't want him to sweep me with Calm Mind Laios. Next up we got Mana Fizzle with Terraglow, Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Surf with enough speed to outspeed everything that I can, which was the speed tier for Electivire / Leafeon. The special attack investment so at +3 I can guaranteed knock out Megaladios with 64 HP after Stealth Rock damage. Why that specific of a calc? Because I'm a madman. And then the rest in defense because Mamoswine still hurts my team a lot. But funny thing, this actually isn't funny at all. Energy Ball was actually Ice Beam in the game because I messed up, because I was like, okay, Energy Ball, Ice Beam, Surf. Wait, why don't I run Dazzling Gleam to hit Conch? So then I replaced Energy Ball with Dazzling Gleam because I'm an idiot. And so this is Ice Beam in the game, but as you can see, he didn't bring Azu, so that isn't going to come into effect, but I really got to watch that for the finals. And then we have Aaron. Aaron is coming off the bench with, I don't know why Sean does that sometimes, with Max Attack, Adamant, Max HP, Assault Vest, a little bit of speed, Intimidate, Knockoff, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, Crunch. He isn't going to be expecting this thing. I haven't brought it at all, and that's why I'm bringing it. Also has a pretty good matchup. So yeah, then we have George, Berry to eat knockoff from Conch Kelder, defense investment to live, I want to say something from Conch Kelder, but it might have been something else, I don't know. It also eats some Mamoswine hits, enough speed to speed creep with Yoko, and then the rest in special defense with Willis Leech Seed. So it's this Shao Snake, and Shao Snake is nice because it's priority, and Frisk because I like Frisk. Now, he brings Galvantula, Mamoswine, Aerodactyl, Electivire, Conch Kelder, and Laios. Alright, so I always do this every time, but here's what I'm thinking. Yep, most definitely yep. What? How? He didn't bring Azu or Heatran. That is so amazing. That's so good. But Electivire does pose a bit of a threat because I do have a little bit of an electric type weakness. But let's just get in the match. I'm thinking, alright, cool. I'm gonna lead off with Aaron, because if he leads off with if he leads off with this, or this, I have a pretty good matchup. If he leads off with this, I might stay in, and if he leads off with Conch, then I can switch out into one of my two counters. So he leads off with Mamo, and I'm going to lead off with Aaron. I'm like, this is great. This is amazing. I can Dream Punch this thing if he stays in. He goes for knockoff. I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks because he knocks off my ass fist, but I get to hit this Dream Punch. Oh my god. Mamoswine has once again going to be irrelevant in this game. Now I go for Dream Punch. No, I actually go for knockoff because I'm like, okay, this is a big turn. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna knock off because the HP on Aaron isn't gonna help that much because my Assault Vest is knocked off, so I'm just gonna go for knockoff, and he switches and he goes up to Conch Kelder. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna knock off this thing's Assault Vest, but he has Berry, the flying type weakening berry, which means if I hadn't knocked this thing off and I'd gotten Crobat, then I probably would have overpredicted, went for U-turn, then he just stays in, and then I'm in a bad position. But I knock him off, so I'm in a great position to just switch out to just to switch out to Barrington as he goes for Dream Punch, and I eat it up. That's 10%, that's way too much. But he gets hit by the Rocky Helmet damage. I'm like, cool, he's not staying in. I'm going for U-turn. As he switches out to Mammo and just sacks off, I'm like, great, great. Mammo's dead. Oh my gosh, Mammo's dead. That's so amazing. And I'm gonna switch out to Aaron once again as he goes out to Conk, and now I'm just gonna switch out to Bangton, my counter, and he goes for Drain Punch again. He said in the chat, he's like, oh, I told him you wouldn't make that play, but you know, your boy's too nice. And now I'm just gonna fire off a Brave Bird because I don't want him staying in and hitting me very hard, and if he goes Aerodactyl, you know, that'll be some nice damage, nice dammy. And he goes out to Aerodactyl, I'm like, cool, I get some damage off in this thing, and I crit hit. I do 48% in that crit. Now, that crit is important for a couple reasons, but that crit is important, which I'll explain later. But now I'm just gonna switch out. What do I switch out to? Aaron? Yeah, I switch out to Aaron because I'm like, cool. He's probably gonna go for Stone Edge. Wing attack such Aerial Ace doesn't do that much. If he's Power Sky attack, then like, how am I supposed to predict that? And Aaron doesn't really do that much since his Assault Vest is knocked off. It can't really wall Latios, and it doesn't really want to wall those two things, so I'm like, cool, I'm just going to go out to Aaron, get Intimidated off. I can always double, because I don't want Aggron coming in on EQ, basically. So, I got the burpees. I go out to Aaron, and he just fires off a safe Stone Edge, and that does 13%. I'm like, cool, I'm going to Drain Punch. But he sets up Tailwind, and I Drain Punch, and I kill him. So, this is big for a couple of reasons, because number one, I kill him because that Brave Bird crit put him in range of Drain Punch, so that's unfortunate. But now he has max turns of Tailwind, and that is very bad. But he can't really OHKO me with anything except Conk, and as you're going to see, he goes out to Conk, and I'm like, alright, I'm just going to go out to Paddington, because to get dedicated wall, even if he goes for, but he goes for Stones, but I live on 2%. Bangton is the freaking king of everything. Bangton, how'd you live down 2%? Oh my. I was thinking, you know, oh, he's gotta have Ice Punch or Thunder Punch, because, you know, Ice Punch hits score, guys. What? Stone Edge. Almost killed. That may have been a roll, I'm not sure, but Bangton lives, and Bangton has enough speed, and Conkeldurr won't be outspeeding even in Tailwind, so I'm gonna hit him up with the Roost as he just goes for Drain Punch, and Bangton, oh my gosh, Bangton. Whew, Bangton, you are just the man. I'm just gonna go for a Roost again, keep stalling out Tailwind, and he hits me with another Stone Edge, and now I just get to go for another Roost as he switches out, and he goes out to Latios. So I'm like, excellent. I'm gonna U-turn on this thing and get some nice damage off. As I do U-turn, that does a lot, which shows me that is actually a mid to high roll on the exact Latios set I have, which I don't know what his Latios set was. But what I do know is that's some nice damage that shows me that he's definitely offensive and not physically defensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out to Scrafty and basically sack it, because I was thinking he might go for Side Shock, and if he does go for Draco, then it's fine. But I'm going to go out to Aaron, and he's going to go for Draco, and I'm like, oh jeez, I got to hear the scream once again. Aaron! So Aaron dies. I'm not good at editing, so I can't edit in that freaking sound effect. But I can go out to Manfizzle now, and he goes for T-Bolt, and that does absolutely nothing. But I'm gonna fire off an Ice Beam, and I get freeze. I get the freeze. If I was just like so far ahead in this game, because basically I have all the momentum right now, that just really slammed down the gas pedal for me, because that freeze is just huge. While yes, if he did have Roost, he could start doing it, but then get Tail Glow up and blah blah blah. But you know, he can't get a little bit more damage off of Manfizzle. But he's gonna switch out to Conkeldurr, as I'm just gonna go for another Ice Beam. And Conkeldurr comes in, takes 29%. So I'm like, cool, I can just hit this man up with a Surf, a bop. And Conkeldurr dies. Now, he's going to bring out his Galv. And you know what that means? Your favorite fat pink blob is going to come out and just wall. And he goes for Thunder. And Jokelitner once again shows why it's so good. And I'm just going to go for Seismic Toss as he volts out, which shows me he's not scarfed. And yeah, we're going to kill Latios. So the freeze, yes, it did matter, but it also, you know, I don't know how much it mattered, but you know, it freezes a freeze, so like, obviously it matters. But now he's gonna go out to Electivire, and I'm like, I want to take a Cross Chop. I got Gorgeist. And for the whole game, in the back of my mind, I thought, like, because when I saw the team, I was like, okay, Life Orb offensive, Assault Vest, offensive. I think Sticky Webs, but I'm unsure. And then he has Electivire, and I'm like, this thing might be Scarfed. And I switch out to Gorgeist, and he is Scarfed. I'm like, okay, so I am definitely not out of the waters yet, as he goes for Cross Chop, and now I get the Will-O-Wisp, the freaking Galvantula. Yes! And now, I don't want to take another hit. I don't want to take another hit. So I'm just going to switch out to Yokulitner, because even if he doubles, I don't really care. As he sets up webs, which is, you know, kind of a little late, but you know what, whatever. And now he's going to, actually just hard switches, I don't really know why, but he's going to go out to Electivire as he set up the Reflect, which is very nice. However, Crush Chop can crit. Yokulitner wins me this game. Not risking that. I'm going to switch out to my Gorgeist because I have Reflect up. He really can't do anything with me. Fire Punch isn't going to do much. And he's probably going to go for the Fighting type move. So yeah, I'm going to Walls. Okay. This just became something. Okay, that's fine. I can go out to Mana Fizzle after this and just fire off a Surf. He's locked into that, and we can get some nice damage off on webs. It's fine. It's cool. But he actually switches. I'm like, alright, I'm going to get some nice Shadow Sneak chip damage off on this thing, and that does a lot. And I'm like, cool. I'm just going to sack. Do I sack George? I think I sack George. Yeah, I sack George just to get a little bit more damage off as he goes for Volt Switch and gets the Volt out into Electivire. And I think I send out Aggron now. Yeah, I definitely send out Aggron as Electivire because I'm like, cool, I ate up every physical hit really with Reflect, and I'm just going to go for EQ. But he busts out the Flamethrower again. That just does a lot of damage, but CBB is going to eat it up, and I'm going to do a lot of damage. Just a ton of damage. As he goes for another Flamethrower, luckily doesn't crit, but it wouldn't have killed, and I get to kill Electivire. And now, Galvantula is going to come in. I'm just going to sack CBB because I don't want to play these games. He's on timer with Burn. Goes for Thunder, kill CBB, but I'm just going to be able to go out to Bennington and just kill him with Brave Bird. So, oh my, I was so nervous for this match. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how nervous I was for this match. But, luckily, I pull through, I get a win, and I'm off to the finals. I didn't think I'd be here. I hoped at the beginning that I'd get here. I didn't think I'd get here, but I am. So this is great. So I guess I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be the playoffs. So I'll see you. Bye bye.